Hi guys, my name is Aaron Jones. I own and run A Jones Productions, which is basically me. I am one man trying his best to do things creative and creatively. I've been in this business for quite some time, and my background was in larger production companies and things like that, but decided to go out on my own and do my own thing, and I've been doing that for the last sort of 7 years, something like that. One thing I found is that the more and more work that I do for bigger clients and corporates and things like that is that my creativity, although often gets asked to be brought into it, and you can always find something creative to do within most briefs and constraints and things like that, but I just feel like that my own creativity is it's just bubbling away underneath the surface and just can't come up. But I've decided that that's not good enough. That's not good enough, because obviously something is there inside me and it wants to get out, so let's get it out. I can't give up the work. I've got to keep that going, and I've got to keep that moving forward. So I've got to be able to fit this in between. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Starting today, I am going to make sure that I do at least one creative thing a week to start with, see how it goes. And I would always want to try and find time every single day to work on that one creative thing during that week. That's one of my dogs, waiting for me to take them out for a walk, which I'm going to go and do. So I'll tell you what, let's go and do that and carry on talking about this on the way. So much stuff that I want to learn. I want to learn it with you guys. I want you to teach me, and I want to be able to teach you what I know. I want to be able to find out how to get better at expressing, how to get better at doing this part, how to get better at talking to you guys and actually mean something without waffling, and say what I need to say without taking 10 times as long to say it. I think it's also coming to a realization that feeling like doubtful about what I'm saying, whether it makes sense, doubting myself all the time. I feel like I'm not good enough, feel like I've got a bit of an imposter syndrome in some respects, and I think everybody suffers with that, including some of the most confident and charismatic people that I know. I've often said exactly the same thing, but I think you've just got to trust your gut and go with it. So this is what I'm doing. I'm trusting my gut and I'm going with it. I want to get better at script writing. I want to get better at photography. I want to get better at all of the things that I feel like I've got a good handle on, but I just want to improve them. And the only way you improve on anything is doing it. I mean, you can read a million books, a million websites, and watch a million videos about how to do camera work, how to do lighting, how to do this, talking to you guys down the lens. But until you actually sit here and do it, this is the only way that you're going to learn. And I know that it's been said a million times before, but this is my effort of doing this, and this is going to be my story and my pathway through learning these things. And I hope that you come along with me, to use another cliche, and see how I get on. Some of you might think that this is some sort of like crazy midlife crisis or a spiritual awakening or something like that, but the fact is, what I want to do is kind of just get up on the backside and actually do something, you know? That's the key. Is cut away some of that sort of dead wood, if you like. Let some new creative shoots come through, and see where it goes, see where it leads. What do you reckon? You find any down there? Is there any treasure? You got any creative roots down there? I'm just going to keep looking. So, let's start by getting fit and healthy. Let's sort the body out before the mind. I feel like I've been sat behind a desk way too long.
When I say stop, don't move. And when I say get it, I want all of y'all to go boogie. Hold it now. Boogie woogie.
Eating right. Trying to do a bit of exercise and a bit more than what I'm already doing. Get this right. And I think this improves. That's how I feel. I don't want to be out of breath. And I don't want to be dropping cameras out of a tree. That was not planned, but it was funny.
Boogie woogie.
So I feel like I'm probably coming to the end of my walk, but just the beginning of the journey. And I know that this is all full of cliches, and probably the rest of it will be, and probably every other video that I make will be as well. But that's okay, I'm doing it for me. So I encourage you to step out of your comfort zone, do something that makes you feel a bit awkward, a bit weird, do something that empowers you, progresses you, do it for whatever reasons you want to do it. But the biggest part about all of this is getting off your ass and actually doing it. I feel like we're going to be all right. Is this the first piece of creative stuff that I've done? Is this going to be my one? Or can I do something better tomorrow?